afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to the show and everything in between. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. And I think we are live. So we just had some issues with Facebook. Facebook hasn't worked, but we are live on YouTube. So I'm just going to go ahead anyways. Sorry for the delay. Everything's been a bit held up. So it's probably a little bit late for a lot of you, and as I said, some technical issues here, but we are back on live this morning in Australia. I thought I was on the show before, but I was talking and then I realized it wasn't actually live. So thank you, Debbie. Debbie hasn't been well, so I hope you get well soon. Deb is the custodian of the show, the host of the show, and so wishing you all the best and get well soon. Jay, welcome to the show. Great to see you. Great to see someone on YouTube, because Facebook, I think because we were too late, we weren't able to go live in Facebook. So I'm just trying to see if it will work. No, it's not going to work. So we're just going to go ahead without Facebook. So please do share the show on YouTube. That would be much appreciated. Welcome to Amantha. And how are you, Amantha? How is it going? We've got Marianne. Ryan, welcome, Marianne. You found the show. It's a little bit delayed today, so technical issues. So appreciate everyone for being here. Let me know how you are, how the week has been, what's been happening for you in the world. And great to see everyone. How's the energy? What is happening for you? How are you processing your emotions? How are you dealing with day-to-day life? So please let me know. We have a little spirit helper here, a little French bulldog who's sitting at my feet, always giving me lots of assistance. She's a real superstar and very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. So sometimes, in particularly Western society, it's like some people have lost that kind of sweetness, and it's you don't always get it in. Not every animal has that sweetness, but this particular dog has that real sweetness, which is something very, I think, just so special. And welcome to Mayanne. Welcome to the show. Mayanne is working with me. She's a wonderful person in the Philippines. So great to have you on the show, Mayanne, live. And Marianne says, prepping for a visiting cat who has a wee CU. Marianne, I don't know what a wee CU is at a visiting cat. Okay, cool. I think, yeah, I don't know what that means. Has a wee CU. Wee Sujo streak. Yeah, I really don't know what that is, Marianne, but I always am entertained by everything you write. You always have something interesting to say. So Marianne is a great, a loyal follower of the show. So we're just on YouTube. Please do like and share the show. It just helps the algorithms, and especially that we're not on Facebook. Jay, are you on the show? And anyone who would like some insight, who has some questions, any topics they would like me to discuss, please put it in the messages section, the comments section. And as always, I'm just reading the top thing. There was something missing. As always, it's really appreciated when you come on the show, share the show with other people, and it's always really helps us move forward and keep going. So as you can see below, submit your questions. Donations are appreciated. PayPal links below. Marianne says, read Stephen King character named Sujo Streak. All right, Marianne, thank you for that. I'm not an avid Stephen King reader, so I wouldn't follow that connection, but I'm sure some people would follow you. And so thanks for sharing. What's your favorite Stephen King book? I know they've made so many movies from Stephen King books. So a lot of Stephen King books have been made into films. So live on YouTube, didn't quite make it to Facebook this week because we were very late. I'm going to pick a card for the week ahead. We did a reading for May and June last year, and just a spiritual reading for the week ahead. Let's have a look and see if we can get some more insights for what's going on with the collective energy, the energy of the universal energy on Earth. What is going on with our energy? And the cards are just jumping out at me, which usually means there is a lot of exploding, cascading energy going on. So there's, funnily enough, the one that is coming through is big picture thinking. Really important that we have a vision for the future. We have an inspired idea, something to drive us, something to push us forward, motivation to keep us going. So that's really important. Next card, we've got to jump in. So don't just sit on the sidelines. Don't just wait for something to happen. The time is now to launch, to get going, to say yes to adventure, to push forward, to allow for change, because stepping forward into the world, there's going to be so much change. There's going to be so much adventure, and it is very exciting to step forward. So don't stay back. Keep going forward. So the next card is an earthing card, which is really about grounding and being connected to the human world, being in the world but not of it. So being part of this reality, but also understanding that we're just here as guests. We're just here for a short time, and then we will move on to the next world. So we're just visitors to the earth. But important that we embrace being human, embrace this experience, this human experience, and allow ourselves to take the greatest possibilities we can from this human adventure. And then the next card is a perspective card. So similar to what we were talking about before, is having the vision. This is really seeing where we are in the universe, where we are placed in our life. Obviously, you're a certain age, you have certain life experiences, you are in a certain situation. It's like a framing, a framework that you are working with. So gaining perspective really helps seeing the bigger picture and realizing that this is just a short, ephemeral, almost like a game of the soul. The soul has come down into the body to experience this world. So zoom out a little bit and don't take yourself too seriously. You're just here for a short time, so no need to be serious. So that's some of the insights coming through. They jumped out of my shuffling. Maybe I'm not the best shuffler, but those are the cards that wanted to express themselves in the current paradigm, the experience we're going through at the moment, and looking forward for the next month ahead. I'm going to pick one more card and see what insights are coming through for that collective energy. All right, so this is really important that whatever energy we have, that we do ground it, that we stay grounded, and that we work on our boundaries, that we don't take on other things that are not ours. That's often we're carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders for a lot of people, and absorbing energy that's not ours. So this is saying, let it go, keep your boundaries intact, get perspective. So a lot of good messages coming through today from the spirit world. Marianne says, except after midnight, it's either carry or the stand. Shani says, hello and welcome, Shani. Where are you in the world? Anyone who is live on YouTube, let me know where you are. Always makes these live shows really interesting when we have people from all sorts of interesting parts of the world. I am along the Great Barrier Reef in Queensland, Australia, otherwise known as far north Queensland. So I am in Queensland, Australia. And that's where I live, in a little town called Port Douglas. It's very beautiful weather today. It's a great laundry day. So this is, wow, this is perfect. Perfect for laundry. It's a little bit sunny, dry. And as I said, wow, this is laundry heaven. I know in America you don't believe in putting your laundry out. You just have dryers. But yeah, the rest of the world, we put our laundry out. Shani is from the US of A. Awesome. And Miss Charlotte is from Canada. Welcome, Charlotte. That's an interesting picture of a dog. Is that your dog? With interesting eyes. It looks like kind of a UFO or an alien dog. So do you have an alien dog, or is that just for fun? So Charlotte in Canada, Shani in the US of A. So evening time, it's probably around 5 p.m., 6 p.m., somewhere around there, I'd imagine. On Tuesday, the 20th of May, whereas here in Australia, we are Wednesday, the 21st of May. We live on different sides of the planet, but we are sharing the same air. Believe it or not, we are sharing the same air, and gravity works the same. So what an amazing world that we have, this technology where we can talk across the world. So anyone who does want me to answer some questions or some readings, just write in the comments section. It was my dog, Charlotte. The flash got in her eyes. She passed away a while back. Well, that's extraordinary, that picture, and it's a real tribute to her, a real memory for dear Charlotte. So sending her love, and she tells me she is still with you in the spirit world. So Miss Charlotte is still around, and she seems to be very attached to you. So that's really, really cool. So yes, dogs do have an afterlife, and they do come back, and often they are, they come back as other dogs in our life, because dogs have a short lifespan, and they do have a spiritual life. They are angelic souls, so they are part of the angelic realm. So that's beautiful, Miss Charlotte. Thank you for sharing that. And what is your name? Because I think your dog was Charlotte. So what is your name, Miss Charlotte? And anyone having something they want me to discuss, just write in the comments. We do readings on the show, so if you do want some readings, that's also just write it in the comments section, and I will have a look. Let's have a look at this. Comments. I wonder if my dog is still with me, Amantha says. What was your dog's name, Amantha? Thank you. I got another puppy now. He is 5 months old. My name is Stephanie. So welcome to the show, Stephanie or Steph. Let me know what your puppy's name is. Welcome to a new puppy. That's wonderful. Let's have a quick, pull a quick card for you, Amantha. I wonder if my dog is still with me. All right, that's an interesting card. So the card that came up for you is Angel of Love. So that's telling me that your card is an angel of love. So that's the answer to that question, Amantha. Your dog is an angel, and it's an angel of love. So that is really beautiful. Your dog is with you as an angel of love, Amantha. Miss Charlotte, Stephanie, sorry. Stephanie, I saw a message. Amantha says, King. Okay. Shani, my birthday is on the 26th. I love it. Birthday reading, general reading. Thanks. His name is Benny, short for Count Benjamin of Mount Albert the First. Okay, you've lost me there, Stephanie. Count Benjamin of Mount Albert the First. Okay, I have no idea what that is, but that's really cool. So what is that, Stephanie? Vlad, welcome to the show. I see a lion. I'm not sure what else is going on in that picture. And great to see you, Vlad. How has the weather been? Is it warming up? Is it good over there? How have you been? How have you been feeling the past week? And Vlad, maybe you know something about Count Benjamin of Mount Albert the First. Wow. That's pretty cool. Stephanie has been sharing that. And Shani, let's pick a card for you. Okay. All right, so this card is saying that you need to find more balance physically, energetically. You need to just be aware. We all have, human bodies that have their own needs. They need rest, they need relaxation, they need all sorts of things, food, nutrients. And it just feels like you're sort of burning both ends. There's too much going on, and you just need to rebalance yourself. And it also seems like things are a little bit chaotic, Shani. So just it's like almost just take a day off, just do absolutely nothing. Find a real opportunity to get into your center, find your center again, get really centered. And this is the invitation now of your birthday. It says, slow down, take a deep breath. Where are you going? This is the card. Where are you going? So, we do get so busy with life. We sort of do this, do that, and then we lose the bigger picture. We lose the vision of where, like, why are we doing this again? What's the point of doing this? Is this serving our highest good? Is this really the path that we want to go on? So I feel like some reflection is called for. Some reflection saying, like, which direction are you going in? Why do you want to go in that direction? Is that really right for you? It feels like you think certain things, but genuinely, like at a soul level, like, is that authentically you? Is that resonating with your soul? Is it your true north, your true path, your true identity? So I feel like there's something being disconnected with who you really are as a person, and who you present yourself as to the world, or who you think you are. It's like almost like you think you're a certain thing, but actually you're not. You're something different. So there's a lot more sensitivity beneath the surface, Shani, and I would invite you to explore that sensitivity, to explore the depth of who you are, of your soul. There's a lot of actual devotion underlying who you really are. And this invitation is to make your life a moving prayer, to make your life I'm just trying to turn this light on. It's getting dark. To make your life a moving prayer, to trust the wave you're on, trust the timing. Don't push things too hard. Sometimes these cards are really implying balance. That's the most important thing right now, balance. And coming into your birthday, kind of, it's a little bit of a slowing down energetically, of just taking a deep breath, taking your time and refocusing on your vision, on the highest possible pathway for you. Perhaps you can call it your highest self, and reconnecting with your authentic heart. So that's what I have for you, Shani. Have a beautiful birthday next week, and very beautiful. Have a wonderful day. Where is this? Yeah, I just got a few things out here. Never mind. Have a wonderful week, Shani. But his name is Benny. I think we saw that already. Vlad, yeah, we saw that. Miss Charlotte says it's a joke. I have time on my hands. All right. Well, thanks for that, Stephanie. My cat died 14 years of complications of a stroke. Her name was Molly. Oh, well, bless Molly, Marianne. All animals come to us for a purpose, for a reason, and we are connected to them. They are connected to us, and sometimes they reappear in our life. They reincarnate and come back as other animals that seem once again familiar to us. So, Deb, welcome to the show, and great to see you. Where are you in the world? Ms. Charlotte, I'd like to know if I could be lucky in finding another job with a similar salary. I'd like to help people rather than work for profit. So beautiful motivations there, Stephanie, to help other people. All's well, the lion picture is because I'm a Leo. Beautiful, Vlad. The Leos have a beautiful grounded energy, a real presence about them. Love the Leos. And the Leo energy. Noxie would like a reading, and anyone who is on the show, I would really encourage you to share your picture so I can see who you are. That really helps me. Deb is in Florida. Oh, amazing. In Miami, or which part of Florida? Orlando. I've been out of contact with someone for a number of years. Wonder if I will ever hear from him again. Oh, interesting. Yeah, really interesting. Let's have a look. So, Miss Charlotte, Steph, I would like to know. So, what are you looking for, Stephanie? What are you seeking? So, you want something? You'd like to help people. Yeah. So I'm feeling here that there's something about education coming through. It almost feels like do a little bit of education and you'll be able to go on a different path. But there's definitely it's definitely coming out that you're absorbing energies that are not yours. It feels like you are empathic. And that's a card that comes out, that this empathic card where you are absorbing energies that are not yours. And this card is encouraging you, Stephanie, to work on your boundaries, to connect, disconnect, to take on what is yours and remove what isn't yours. So be more circumspect with what you allow in your life, more discerning with your energy. But let's pick from the Oracle deck on this question. Okay. I'm seeing it's a male figure, and he's working on this path. So there's a man who is working on this, and I feel like connecting with him is going to push this dream forward. So really go out and connect with people. Education did come up, so I feel like a bit more education is going to help you in this path. Be patient. Sometimes we have to just be, there's not a one direction. We have to sort of go through lots of, they say, kiss many frogs before you find a prince. So I'll say that with you as well, Steph. It's like there's steps in this path. It's not happening immediately. There is this man who connecting with him is going to be really fruitful and push you forward. I do feel a bit of education would help you shift more more quickly and effectively. Deb says, I've been out of contact with someone for 5 years, wondering if I'll ever hear from him again. And do you want to hear from him, Deb? And also, I would wonder, can you reach out to him? Let's see if we can pick up this man's energy. Okay. So this card is very much about the vision. So that's a bit of an abstract answer to the question. It's kind of like, let me see if you can see that. It's all about the vision. So what this implies is that this connection is energetic. You don't need to speak or see someone to have that connection. So there is a connection, but also it's talking about your vision, how you are envisioning how you're envisioning this relationship, this connection. So I'm going to pick from the other deck and see if there's more insight coming through for you, Deb. Okay. It does seem like it's all up in the air, to be honest, Deb. I'm not seeing a direct answer. It's giving me a little bit of not an indirect answer, which is saying, which is kind of not. It seems like it's very much up in the thought dimension, not in the physical dimension. So I'm not seeing this happening right now, but that could change. And definitely you could also reach out to him. So I don't see it right now. It's not coming up in the cards, Deb. But it's coming up in possibility and potential in a little bit of an abstract dimension, in a little bit of an abstract way. So take that as you would like, and sending you lots of love to Tampa. Wow, Tampa, Florida. Beautiful. Noxie is in Canada. Awesome. So thank you, Shani says thank you. Steph says I work in IT. Marianne wants a general card. Jade again, would everything work out in my favor regarding my situation tomorrow? Stephanie says great, thank you, David. I haven't heard back. Oh, okay, interesting. Deb says thank you. May I please have a general? All right, so we're gonna start with Jade again. Would everything work out in my favor regarding a situation tomorrow? All right, let's have a look at the cards, Jade again. And where are you, Jade again? Where are you in the world? Okay, let's have a look here. Okay. So there's a lot of masculine and feminine energies occurring. There's definitely it's like a businessman. He's kind of coming forward, but there's also a beautiful divine feminine. But I do see it's like almost there's a lot of caring community energies, almost like there's a romantic partner involved in this situation. And I'm seeing a lot of care around you, seeing the masculine and the feminine. And ultimately what comes out of tomorrow is balance. So this is all about balancing your energy, staying down the center, taking the middle ground, balancing the masculine and the feminine, fusing together, synthesizing all your energies into one whole and going down the center. That's going to bring the best solution, the best results, the best progress for you tomorrow. So very much balance in all dimensions. It's often the best answer, Jade, again. So I wish you all the best for tomorrow. And Jade again says Florida, Jacksonville, Florida. Beautiful, Jacksonville. Yeah, so that's the reading. There's some romance. There's this businessman. There's a feminine energy. There's the balance is the outcome. So go down the center. It's going to be fine. And enjoy yourself. Don't overthink it. Don't be too serious. And everything's going to work out. Thank you, Jada Gang. In Jacksonville, Florida. So a lot of Floridian energy here. Seems like we all going into Florida. So Noxie, I think you are in Canada. So Noxie in Canada, let's have a look at you, Noxie. Just drinking a little bit of tea. And that helps me clear and disconnect from the energy. So every person has an energetic signature, and it's like I'm tapping into that source. I'm tapping into that source of energy. But there needs to be a little bit of space for me to come back to my center, come back to my ground, and then I can go, all right, now I'm going to explore a new energy, a new person. All right, I did manage to spill some tea. Definitely would love a cleaner environment. So Noxie would like a general reading. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Try not to spill the tea, Noxie. Okay. All right. So, Noxie, there's very much an invitation here towards changing your life. So, it's going to take there's a strong energy. It's just getting mapped out for me. Sending you forth into the world, like going forth. It's like you're an adventurer forging a new path. So don't follow. Be the leader that you were born to be. So be the leader that you wish you had. So wish for a leader, and then embody that which you wish for, the vision that you have. But this is very much about jumping in adventure, saying yes to change, Andromedan energy coming out and saying, push forward, make a new path, set your sails. I'm going to pick from the other deck. Let's have a look at the other deck. It does feel like there's a lot of clouds around you, a lot of ideas around you, and this is saying don't hold back. Don't hold back. Take action. This is really a time to take action. Sometimes you have to delegate things. I just feel like you really need to push things forward, and you've got this mighty energy inside of you. You're like a burning furnace. A lot of fire energies coming out for me, Noxie. So you've got this fire. It's saying go forth in the universe, shine your light, expand. Don't let anything get in your way. The leader that you are, it needs a lot of action. It needs you to push forward. It needs you to burn through any obstacles. So this is a huge kind of universal energy, like a supernova, like a star that's just that's going to blast everything in its way, shine its light, and bring forward success and happiness. So beautiful cards and images for you, Noxie. Thank you very much, Noxie in Canada. Noxie in Canada. So Noxie says very cool. Jada Gang says thank you. Vlad would like a general card. So let's have a look for you, Vlad. Let's check it out. Okay. So I'm seeing some changes within you, Vlad. I feel like you're having it's like a new way of seeing yourself, a new way of seeing the world. So in a very positive way, this is really expanding. The potential you have is much, there's much of an activation happening, a star connection. So this is saying that you are going to be sent transmissions from the crystal grid of the earth, and you're part of this activation that's been happening for the last 15, 20 years. A lot of changes on the planet, a lot of energetic shifts, the energy being upgraded. still there's a little bit of residue. There's a little bit of psychic residue, I'd say, of defensiveness and righting past wrongs, uprooting kind of energy. So there's a kind of forgiveness as well of yourself and of others. So that's really important, that you start to let go of these energies, let go of the indoctrination, the brainwashing, the thoughts that have been imposed on you. There's a type of uprooting that's required to really cleanse and purify your mind and bring it back to its pristine state, the potential, the Vlad that has always been waiting to form. So this is something very pure, very powerful, very strong. It's a new energy, and it's your energy 100%. So this is really breaking free from all the people, all the past experiences, all your family kind of energies, ancestral lines. It's saying finding a new way. That's what's happening for you, Vlad. You're finding a new way of being, and it takes a type of visionary. It takes a type of someone who's coming along to break the mold, to shift the energies, to evolve the planet. So that's your purpose, and it's not always going to be easy. It's that kind of obstructor energy, that kind of breakthrough energy is it's very exciting. It's like taking a sword and slashing through things. So that's what you're here to be doing. But start with yourself, doing that with yourself. Break through from the old limiting beliefs. So that's the real key here. Breaking through, cleansing and purifying yourself of the old limiting beliefs and stepping forward into the warrior soul that you are, the warrior of light, the warrior of peace. So very strong cards in your energy field, drawing and attracting you. At the moment, Vlad, it's really a sort of stepping up energy happening for you, elevation, transformation, and growth. So beautiful cards. Thank you. Thank you, Vlad. Have a beautiful evening. So we're at 9 o'clock here in Australia. Anyone who wants something, feel free to share the cards. Tammy is here from GA, USA. I think that is Georgia, but I have no idea. Call you Gad. Tammy from Gad. Gainesville. Is it Gainesville? I am not American, Tammy, so I don't know all these. I don't know the lingo. I don't know all these places. I've actually only been to about 4 states, I think. I've only been to 4 states, and I've just been to the big ones. I've just been to Florida, New York, California. Oh, I went to New Jersey. That's not a big one. And I've been to Hawaii. Hawaii is the great state of Hawaii. The great state of California, which is like a country, a lot of people in California. But I've never been to GA. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's... So welcome to the show, Tammy, and welcome, America. We just had some Canadians on the show today, so it's very multinational. We're part of the world, and all human beings are here sharing this planet. Tammy says, Georgia, sweet Georgia. So great to see you from Georgia. Welcome to the show. And you're on. If you have any questions or you're after anything, just put it in the comments section. And we're on live every week, same time, same place. Next week we'll be back on Facebook, I believe, and maybe I'll make it on time this time. Let's see how we go. So Tammy doesn't have much to say. We're just waiting on you, Tammy. But every week we do some spiritual readings, look for some spiritual insights if they do come. Check the energy reading of the grid of the planet. and upgrade and uplift our energies as a collective and as individuals. This is the David Starlyte Show. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, I've also got a website. And if you do want a private session, I'm going to write that down. That's the direct link to a one-on-one. Let's have a look. You're right there. There we go. So that's the direct link to my website. You can also go direct. That's davidstarlight.com. That's also a good one. So you can go direct if you do want to book a one-on-one session. Tammy says I'll take a reading. All right, so we're going to pick a card for you, Tammy, and just check for the energy at the moment. Let's have a look at you, Georgia. Tammy in Georgia. In the beautiful state of Georgia. And we don't often get people from Georgia, so it's great to have you, Tammy. Welcome to the show. All right, so there's a bit of ancestral clearing that's going on at the moment for you, Tammy. Shifting the paradigm, releasing that which isn't yours. So, if you look at each of us, it's quite extraordinary. We're all a product of generation after generation after generation. And all of that is like little parts of the tapestry that we are. It's like little threads of the tapestry. Every great grandmother, it's all in you. So it's quite fascinating how we are the product of thousands and thousands of human beings, and some of them weren't even human. So zooming out, getting perspective, Tabby. And the card that's jumped out is a card of strength. So I feel like you need that strength at the moment. So you can call in a lion energy, a lioness energy. You can call it into your soul to upgrade you, uplift you, bring you strength. So call in an angel, or call in that animal spirit of a lion or a lioness to give you strength. But what's going to support you at the moment is community. So you're getting the community card. I feel like there's been a loss. There's been like a broken heart. So that's coming out at the moment, Tammy. It feels like your heart has been broken, and it's kind of like your sort of natural energy, your natural zest for life has been lost, and you've lost a bit of that kind of spark, a kind of divine spark that you had. It's coming back, though. I do get that it's coming back. It just needs you need some strength at the moment. You need community support. So reach out to other people, friends, community members, and spend a bit of time with your crew, with your crowd, with the people that you connect with. That's really going to help move things forward, Tammy. There are new things opening up for you in the future, so there's a lot to look forward to. Let's just see if there's anything else coming through. Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. It's a time for you to kind of recalibrate and find a new way. So it is when one door closes, other doors open, or one door closes, 10 doors open sometimes. So just take a moment and let things go. Let the past be released from you. Let it all go. Let the disappointments go, and bring that real strength, energy into you. The real courage, the real strength to push forward, to keep going, because new things are going to unfold for you. They're going to open up and you're going to learn the wisdom, learn the lessons. So sometimes we do need to learn the hard way. We do need to go through stuff that's hard, and we learn things, we gain wisdom. It's part of our soul growth. So it isn't, this planet is not easy for anyone. Even if you're a prince, I know the prince in England, he seems to suffer a lot. Even if you're a prince, it's still going to challenge you. It's still going to be hard. So this is really encouraging you, Tammy, to keep going. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you so much. This is really cool. And if you would like reading, if you'd like a session, I do counseling and psychotherapy as well. There are free sessions available this month. And also for a longer session, you can book in. And please do like and share the show. Love to be on every week. I'll be on next week, same place, same time. And hopefully also on Facebook this time around. So thank you everyone for being online, for connecting, and we'll see you all next week. Have a beautiful week. Love and light, peace, and joy to everyone. See you next week.